Life Movement Podcast. My name is Kimberly Rich, and today we are live from Bali, Indonesia. This is a part of a special segment that I'm doing here in Bali for the month of April, and I wanted to share with you why I decided to come to Bali for a month to live with three of my favorite business brothers. So, I think a lot of people have a lot of questions about how I manage the logistics of coming, how I'm able to stay in a really beautiful villa like this, what it is that we're doing, why would I spend the money and the time when my dog is back in Austin, Texas. So there are a lot of reasons that someone might want to come to Bali. Surfing, good food, ease of life, lots of yoga, vegan options. I mean, the list goes on. And this is the case for many parts of Southeast Asia and all over the world. It's a very affordable option if you're looking to get some beachside living, if you want to live somewhere really beautiful like the villa that we've decided to rent. But there's one really big reason that led me to figure out the logistics of getting my dog taken care of, getting my apartment taken care of while I'm over here for a month. I'm deciding to live with three guys, which if you have brothers, maybe you know that that can have its own challenges in and of itself. But there are so many reasons that this is a really great decision for me as a business owner, but one really big one. Proximity is power, and you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Let me paint you a picture. In Austin, Texas, sometimes my life can look like this, especially if I'm not super clear on what it is that I'm working on at the time. I wake up, I have all these aspirations about how my day is supposed to look, about how my miracle morning is supposed to go. I maybe go to the gym for an hour, maybe journal for an hour or two, take my dog for a walk. All of a sudden it's noon and I haven't gotten anything done, nor am I clear on what it is that I should be focusing on that day in my business. If you're a new entrepreneur, or especially if you're a heart-centered entrepreneur, then maybe you can relate to this. Sometimes it's really hard to get out of our own ways, to get out of the I want it all to flow to me space and really just focus and get the stuff done and be consistent and take action on what needs to happen. So one of the ways that I'm able to mitigate this sort of feminine approach that I have to my business is to put myself around people who are crushing it. And if you've been following me on social media this past year, then you know I've probably spent, oh my gosh, maybe like 25 days, something like that, maybe over a month now with some of the guys that are in my mastermind. And the reason that I'm doing this is because they are much more consistent. They have a lot more masculine energy that they're applying to their business, and I want to be around that. I want to soak that up. So one of the reasons that I've decided to put myself in this situation is to mirror the daily habits that they have that help them execute more in their business within less time. And another huge benefit to being around them is that when I'm sitting writing copy and mirroring the habits that they have, I can also just say, hey, can I run this by you guys? Instead of sitting at my desk in Austin, messaging people, hoping that I'm syncing up with their schedules, saying, hey, can we jump on a call? Can I send this copy over to you to get a second opinion? I can just look over at them and they're right there. If there are areas in your life that you are not executing at the level that you know you could be and that you know you should be, who is it that you need to put yourself around? Is this someone in a professional setting, like getting yourself around different members of your mastermind? Is it fitness? Do you need some accountability because you're not getting to the gym as often as you know that you should, but you want a gym buddy because that's more motivating for you? Maybe it's even for your relationship. Do you have couples that you surround yourself with who have more toxic romantic relationships, who speak to each other in tones that belittle their partner instead of lift them up? Or do you have good examples of what a passionate, loving, deep relationship looks like? You have the opportunity to decide who it is that you spend your time with. You have the opportunity to decide what examples are surrounding you and who it is that you want to model. Are you willing to spend the money, spend the time, spend the energy to put yourself in a situation like I have here in Bali where I know that I'm gonna get so much further in my business because of this 1 month? Or are you just willing to sit back and accept the default relationships around you, the default friendships, the default role models that you have? The choice is really up to you. I can tell you that I am so grateful to have put myself in this situation, to be enjoying not just the beauty of this villa and the Bali surroundings, but also the guidance and the support and the sheer genius that is these boys, these men that I'm surrounding myself with. The marketing materials, the trainings, the content that I'm so excited to share with you, these are all fruits of this labor, fruits of the intention that I've put into being here for the month. If you want even more inspiration and advice when it comes to designing your life like I've been able to do, then I want to invite you to check out a free training that I've created. In it, I break down exactly what it was that I did to go from miserable at my 9-to-5 job to living this life that I've created here, where I'm able to surround myself with inspiring people, I'm able to be in inspiring places, and I'm able to create inspiring work. So if that's something that you're interested in, then feel free to check it out. You can head over to theboldlifemovement.com/free-training. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The Bold Life Movement.